Hey guys, Gathering Magic back again, and just wanted to do kind of a different video, just kind of showing you my daily morning routine for the 3 games that I play. So we're going to start with Golem Overlord. So I usually set my timers on 12 hours, and I'll claim once in the morning, once at night. As you can see, I've been attacked a couple of times. Lost some part. That's just par for the course. That's just what's going to happen. So what I'll do is I'll go to battle. And based on my attack, I usually look for people that are right around 150 for their fortification and see if they are the ones that I can attack and get. I like doing the 100% victory. Yep, so you have a 100% chance to win. So what I'll do, of course, sort by stash. And then I'm looking for anyone. See, these are nice, but I've got to wait like another 4 to 11 minutes. Here's somebody with 60. So I just go through. I try to look for anyone that has over 40 and just attack as quick as I can because I know I'm going to win, so I don't need to sit there and look at it. Just try to get all my attacks in as quick as I can. There's 55. There's 41. I usually have like 9 attacks I can do. And even if someone is like in the 30s, like here's one with 37, I'll go ahead and just attack real quick. Maybe we'll check. Because the longer you spend on here, the more chance you have of being a target and getting attacked yourself. So I try to do this in like a minute or less. There's a 50 and a 54. Alright, so we'll do that real quick. Claim as quick as I can. So I've got just over 1,000 part. I think the most I've ever gotten at a time is around 1,300. So of course, the higher I get my power, and your faith for how much you steal, the more that you're going to get on each attack. But that's what I try to do here. Try to attack as much as I can. Then now what I'll do is I'll look at my part. So I've got 406 of it that's comp. And 30.06 scavenger golems are crumbling. So I want to put at least 300 in the scavenger golems to keep them where they are. Usually I'll go a little bit higher. We'll just do 328. That's good. The one thing I miss is they used to have a counter up here that would tell you like how much part you're getting per hour and how much shards per hour. And since they made the change to this interface, I really don't see where that is. So if anyone knows where you can look that up, please let me know. I mean, right here it'll tell you get 0.12 part per hour. So I guess you could do the math and kind of multiply it out. But it used to be really nice where it would show you the amount that you're getting. Then what I'll do, and what I did quite a while ago is I did buy some part, so I don't have to worry about the whole 80% thing for quite a while. Right now I think it says used 109%, so usually what I'll do here is I'll click and just withdraw this to Hive Engine. Oops. Put in 1125. So in the morning I'll take this out and actually cash it out, and at night I'll take it and just reinvest it. And then let's look at, so I've got 86. I'm almost thinking about saving the shards. Actually, I think I will save the shards, but usually what I do is I'll take the shards out too and I'll cash those out as well. Then what I will do is go over to Splinterforge. I've got 3 accounts. So what I'll do here is I'll just fight real quick. The rule sets that I'm looking to change are anyone that's against melee. So like this one is shield. I'll re-roll this because I think all 3 of my teams I'm pretty much set up for melee damage. And the nice thing I can do here, just pick Lily and Yasik. Click on my favorites. You can see the team that I use. I use Inevitable, a couple double strikes. I've started using Arctimus. Now that I'm in Silver, I can get him where he uses the ability of halving. So he has a chance of halving the boss's damage. It can go down to 3. It can't go lower than that, but that's perfect. And now that they've made the change to where you don't receive Forge and Leaderboard rewards, I'm not too concerned about where I place. I mean, it's nice. I usually get in the top, usually in the top 20 somewhere. But the main thing is I just want to max out, because the only place you get Forge currently now is each boss fight. So every time I'm attacking the boss now, I want to make sure I'm doing enough damage to get the maximum earnings. And then plus I have the best gold foil gear that I can get right now. I think each slot has at least a rare piece of gold foil. And yep, I'll just go through attack real quick. You know, rule sets like backfire and all that I'm not worried about. So when I skip to rewards, right now I'm getting a little bit over 30 Forge, and this amount will fluctuate based on what your multiplier is, your global multiplier. So ever since I made the change to this, it's been right around 23 to 25%. So if we can start using more Forge, burning more Forge, buying crates and bags, as that Forge supply goes down lower and lower, this multiplier will go up and we'll actually be earning more. So it's really in everyone's best interest, if you're playing Splinterforge and you've got a lot of Forge, to actually use it. Now that being said, on my $10 account, what I did is I converted the DEC that I got from burning my Gladiator cards. I converted that into Forge because I thought, oh, Forge is going to pump right away. You know, with it not being given out as much as it was, you know, it's going to take a while, but the supply is going to start, you know, getting less and less, and people are going to need it to buy crates and bags and do the mine runs and other things, you know, so I expect that price to go up. Now, I think it still will, but it's been kind of slow. So for my $10 account, I do have Forge, and I will be swapping that back to DEC and then using it to purchase cards. But like for my main account right here for Jovac and for my common hero account, all the Forge I get, I'm basically reinvesting back into the game, because I really do like Splinterforge, and I want to try to support the platform as much as I can. But as you can see, it doesn't take a long time. You know, I've picked the same two summoners, click on favorites. I don't think the order matters a whole lot other than the first position. So you want your tank in the first position. Like if I go the slow and then the heal this battle, or heal and then the slow, the amount of damage I do is very different. Not very different. You know, it's pretty much going to be the same. And like I said, I'm not really concerned about the damage. I'm looking to see if I do get a relic fragment or an evolution essence, because I will need those to upgrade my hero. But basically I'm just looking to make sure, yep, I got at least the maximum amount of Forge per battle. Doing it's like this one right here, Thorns. I don't want that rule set, so I'll re-roll that. Usually I don't have to do more than a single re-roll, sometimes two. You know, if I get Thorns and then I get Shield, I'll re-roll those two. But you can see it goes pretty quick, and doing the double battle, the battle times 2 is nice because, you know, it uses 60 stamina, so you go through your stamina pretty quick. And this is like Golem Overlord. You know, I'll do this in the morning when I get up, and then, you know, when I get home from work or at night, you know, I'll collect my Golem Overlord, and I'll do usually about 9 or 10 battles. And then I'm good. And I know people say, oh, it's boring or repetitive or whatever. Yeah, it is, but I'm kind of looking towards the future. They announced they're going to have a hero PvP system where it's your hero against your opponent's hero. So you're going to want to get the best gear you can get. You're also going to want to level up your hero. And the way you level up your hero is by getting experience points that you get from battling. And as you can see, you get a really good amount of experience points from being on the leaderboards. You also get Electrum, which you can use that to put sockets in your equipment, and then fragments for making relics. So yeah, you're not getting Forge anymore, but this is really going to help the value of Forge long term. So it's going to help stabilize it, and then eventually, you know, it's going to help it increase a little bit. And if we can get enough people in Splinterlands playing Splinterforge, hint hint, I think it's really going to take off a lot sooner than that. And there's really no reason not to play Splinterforge. It doesn't. If you're already playing Splinterlands and you already have these cards, there's really no reason not to log in and play in every day. You're going to get free rewards. Just click on the quest button, scroll down wherever you can claim, each day it goes up, to the next day. This will give you a timer to say how long it is till you can claim. So later today I'll be able to collect 3 relic fragments, and after a month you get a free crate, which will help you in game. So there's really no reason not to at least log in every day, do a few battles, get a little bit of forge, get some experience for your heroes, and you're good to go. Like I said, the main thing I'm just looking at here is just what the random rule set is, and as long as it's nothing that's against melee, I'm all set. And the reason I did melee is you pretty much just look at the main boss's abilities. So right now he has void, so I don't want to do any kind of magic damage to him because it'll get reduced. So I could even go archery, but I already had it set up for melee, so I'm like, I'm just going to leave it for melee. Scattershot ability is fine. That's not going to hurt me because, of course, I have Lily, so he's going to be forced to attack the first position. At least that's how it works in Splinterforge. So you can see this will be my last fight because my stamina will be down below 60, and then I'm good on this account till tonight. So we got 30 forge. We did what, 9 battles, so about 270-ish forge. So now right now we've got 4,400 forge. Actually, let's go buy a crate because I need to get some more runes. So let's go. Let's buy with forge because I've got a lot of equipment, a lot of legendaries and all that, but I'm really starting to lag with getting higher. I need higher damage runes. This is going to take me a while too. I'm not going to get anywhere from a single bag, but need to get started. It's kind of like a crate, but you get 4 items instead of 5. 1 is guaranteed to be rare or better. Go ahead and open the bag, and just hoping for an epic or a legendary. I don't know if I've ever gotten. I don't think I've ever opened a legendary for a bag. So here's our 4 items. So 3 of them will probably be common. That will probably be our rare. Yep. So you get 3 commons and a rare. This would actually be a great bag if you're first starting out with a new account, because a Faded Emerald will give you 4 stat points for your hero, and a Chipped Ruby with 2 health. So let's go to transmute. I don't know if I can transmute or not. Yeah, I can. Okay, so I can take 4 of these. Let's actually take these 4, transmute them for 150. So this will turn it into a rare. There is no gold foil like there is for the equipment. So, and this is actually a very nice one. For being just a rare to give me 6 extra mana, I'm definitely going to use that one. So later on I will actually put that in one of my slots of equipment. Because that's another thing I really don't think about a whole lot, but it is something to keep in mind if you're playing Splinterforge. When you put slots in your equipment, if you can start putting in those mana runes that give you more and more mana, the more mana you have, obviously the higher powered cards you can use, the cards with the higher mana cost. So usually, I think for most of my teams, I'm right around 57. I think Jovac's at 60 mana that I can use, but yeah, the more mana, the better. So now I'll log out of this account real quick, and I'll just go to my next account. So this is my $10 account. So this one, of course, is playing the bronze boss. Let's see if I have anything to claim. So yep, I've got 2 evolution essence. So get that just for logging in. And the only other way you can get evolution essence, I think you have a 1% chance of getting one for each boss fight, or it's a random drop in the mine run. Okay, so this boss that I'm fighting, I think it's the same thing. I think I'm going melee. So I'm just looking to make sure that I don't have like shield or thorns up against me. Yep, so a little bit different setup, not a whole lot, just because I don't have the exact same cards, of course, on this account as I do my main. But same type of thing. Goes real quick. I just skip to rewards. Now for this account, with the gold foil gear I'm getting, plus being a bronze, I usually get around 10. So I'll get 10 forge per battle. Force field I don't care about because it's magic and ranged, so I don't have to worry about re-rolling that. Just real quick, put in my lineup, and like I said, I don't think the lineup matters a whole lot. And you can see too, I don't even have a healer other than Inevitable and Lily with the triage. And in Splinterforge, triage works basically like a tank heal as well. It just randomly will heal one of your monsters. Okay, attack again. So I think I've got about another 10 or 11 attacks to do here. Same thing, just making sure I do that 10 damage. And I should pretty much do the max damage as long as I make sure that I don't have a bad rule set I'm going up against for the lineup that I have. So as long as I keep an eye on the random ability, I should be good to go. And I shouldn't really worry about doing enough damage to get the max amount of forge per battle. So looking forward to when they come out with that hero system. I'm not sure. I don't think they've given a timeline on it. I think it's the next item that they're working on currently. But it may be another month or two. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna, keep playing every day, using my stamina. Like I said, like right now, okay, there's thorns, so I don't want that. Force field is fine. But yeah, I want to make sure I get as much experience as I can, level up my heroes as much as I can, try to gear them up as much as I can. Gedfer has decent enough gear where I'm really not too worried about it for bronze. I mean, I don't have the best gear, but I do have, gold foil rare armor, which will get me a 8% bonus for each piece. So that's giving me somewhere around an extra 50% per battle. And for me, that's good enough. And like I said, this is the only way really for my $10 account to earn any kind of income to send on over to Splinterlands to buy cards. When I first started the $10 account, we were still getting DEC and chests. Plus, we were also getting cards, reward cards that we could actually sell. So what I did back in the day, I think it was summer of 2022 when I started that account, so not quite 2 years, is I would use the 3,000 credits that you were given, use that to rent summoners and rent some cards. And then when I would get my chests and I would get reward cards, I would save the reward cards up until max bronze. So once I got more than 14 of a copy of a common, I would go ahead and sell it and then build up those funds to, slowly buy my summoners one by one. Same thing, I had to get, 14 summoners, 14 of each to get them to level, no, was it 14 of each? No, it was only level 2. So I only needed 5 of each summoner to get it to level 2 to get to max bronze. So that was my whole goal in the beginning for my $10 account, is I want to at least own my summoners so I don't have to rent them anymore. Of course, just by playing, I'm going to get the max bronze commons and probably rares, basically for free just for playing, and then any extras I'll sell and, buy a gold foil common here or there just to get the bonus, and then buy some wild cards, like I'd buy the Creeping Ooze was a card I saved up for, because I was going to play in wild, and my goal was just to try to get as diverse a collection as I could. And I figured being in bronze, I don't have to have that many copies. In some cases, I only needed a single copy of each card, like the Creeping Ooze or like the Chicken. But now with the changes where you can't stay in a certain league, the issue I've come up with on my main account is, well, you guys will see, I'm actually playing in gold, but I'm barely earning any reward shares because for my $10 account, I only have, I think, somewhere around 1,000 or 1,100 SPS staked, which when I'm fighting in bronze is perfect. I think that's what I needed to get maximum earnings. But, once you get into silver and then high silver, your multiplier starts going lower and lower. Okay, so we've got one more battle to do here, and then I'll be just short of another one. So this will be the last battle for this account, and then I'll switch on over to my third account, which is the series that I started last summer. Played it for a while and just ran out of time to start recording it every day. The Common Hero. So I'll show you guys the gear that I have on him. Okay, last battle. So log out. So you can see right here. So right now I'm up to 21 evolution essences. I think I need 50 to like level up your hero. So I've gotten that just from fighting the boss and then daily rewards. So once that gets to 50, I'll be able to help level up the hero. Okay, so now we go to my third account, the Common Hero that I played. Like I said, I think I started it like last June or July. So I can claim 180 stamina bonus, and we're less than a week away from getting a free crate. So this account I started with just one piece of common armor in each slot. No gems or runes. I was earning basically 50% of what you could earn because it was based on you had to have 20 stat points for your hero to get full earnings. So when you first start off, of course, all these are 1. So you basically have 4 stat points. So you're only earning basically 20% of the forge you would earn if you had, a geared hero. So I bought them one common piece of each. I think it cost like 2,000 forge for the equipment for all 3. And then I'm like, okay, just fighting with that, how long is it going to take me to basically level up and start getting good gear? So with this account, basically what I would do is I would fight. And I mean, back when I first started, I was only getting 1, 2, 3 forge per battle. So it took a while. But if you can see, just with that very small investment, I'm playing every day. And this is actually before you even got daily rewards. I was able to start, I would get a rare, and then I would put sockets in it, and then, I would save up my forge. I would buy a gold foil, which would slightly increase my earnings, and I would buy a different gold foil. So after a few weeks of playing, you can see I now have at least a gold foil rare in each slot. I saved up my forge on this account, and I actually was able to purchase a gold foil epic boots, which I was very happy for, because an epic will give you 12% bonus over a rare, which only gives you 8. Plus boots, it's so important to have that +2 speed. So these are the cards I have on my account. When I first started, the first thing I did was I bought 2 Faded Emeralds to get the +4 stats, because I wanted to get to 20 stat points as quickly as possible. And then I also bought a couple of rubies. So the rubies help, of course, with the health, and then getting 4 points for each item that you buy. I was able to get to 20 pretty quickly and get full earnings, and then it just went from there. And as you can see, so no investment in the game other than one common piece of equipment across the board. Once I would get a rare equipment, I would, of course, unequip the common. Once I got 4 commons, I'd spend 150 forge, combine it to a rare. A couple times I got lucky and got a gold foil out of it, which is, it saved me from having to buy it. So it is possible, but like I said, it'll take time. You're not going to get there in a week. It took me a couple of months of playing, but it doesn't take a whole lot of time, and basically I was able to level up the character pretty much for free. Other than that initial, like I said, I think it was somewhere around 2,000 forge to just buy one common piece for each slot. So same thing here. Actually, you can see the forge gem is a little bit higher than my other account, and it's probably because of the epic gold foil boots is going to give me a little bit more. So every little bit counts. And same thing. Just do the battles real quick. Goes quick and easy. Hit the ×2. So you use twice the stamina so you don't do as many battles. I was so happy when they came up with that option, because it used to be you could only fight, of course, 1 battle at a time. You were using 30 stamina at a time. So it took me twice as long to get all my battles done. But usually, like when I wake up and look, I'll have, 600-700 stamina. So 10 to 12 battles and I'm good to go. Like I said, then I don't have to worry about it for a few hours, and then just do another 10 battles or so before I go to bed. So that's usually how I start the day. I do Golem Overlord first, then I do my 3 accounts in Splinterforge, and then I will head over and do some Splinterlands. And I just started playing my 3rd account, Tremble, not too long ago. I joined KGM Jam's guild, saw his videos, watch him every day, and I said, you know what, I've got an account that I haven't played, it's not in a guild, and I had a lot of credit, or a lot of merits on that account, because I would get merits in my chests. I had no way to spend them because I wasn't in a guild. I'm like, I need to join his guild. You know, I don't have the best cards. You know, I'm only going to play against the bronze phrase, but that's going to help him out, fill the phrase, you know, so they get more rewards. And it's going to help me out because I'll be able to spend my merits and get some Gladius cards. So we've got a few more battles to do here, and then we'll head on over. And actually, we're probably going to open my chests on my main account. Been very happy with the change that I've been able to get up to diamond with my main account, which is basically a silver level account. So I did spend some money and upgrade some of my summoners for my main account. I wanted to get my rare summoners, my Chaos Legion ones, to level 6, so I could play in, well, what used to be max gold. There won't be any gold league going forward, but I just wanted to get to that point where it's like, okay, I can use level 8 commons, level 6 rares. I think the key level that you want to go for if you're going up from silver doesn't even have to be what used to be max gold. I'll show you when we get to Splinterlands, but you want to unlock the level 5 rares, I think, because one thing I noticed is a lot of your rare cards will get another ability at level 5, you know, just above silver. So you don't have to worry too much about, you know, jumping to a level 6 rare summoner, you know, where you can play a level 6 rare. You really want to just concentrate on, you know, at first just getting to that level 5, just unlocking that slot and getting that extra ability is really going to help you out. Plus, of course, obviously it's not going to be expensive to get a card to level 5 as it is to level 6. But so that's kind of the key level I'm shooting for right now, is I want to get my rares up to level 5 and then see what cards unlock an ability at 5 and then try to upgrade those as I'm able to. And one of the things that's helping me just get a few cents here and there is Golem Overlord. Like I showed, you know, I would take some of that forge out, send it over to Hive, change it either to Swap Hive or to DEC, send it over to my main account, and then, you know, there's a lot of rares, especially the reward card ones, that are only like 2, 3, 4 cents each. So, you know, I'll buy a few of those to help get my rare to level 5, like the Guardian. You know, you really want to get the Guardian. I think at level 5 she gets repair. Maybe it's level 6. But I know there's a lot of cards that'll get an ability at 5. You know, and when they're only 3 or 4 or 5 cents a piece, it's not too bad to get them to that level. So we've got 4 more battles to do here real quick, and then we're going to head on over. And like I said, I know it's kind of repetitive, just the same team, but it doesn't take that long. Get a little bit of forge, get a little bit of experience. I haven't really noticed getting an essence or a relic fragment. I usually get an occasional one here or there, but maybe it's because I'm actually recording this. I'm not getting lucky in getting one. Not so much the evolution essence. Those are really hard to get, but I'll usually get several relic fragments. Haven't done a whole lot with it. I did craft a relic. Basically what the relics do, there's 3 different worms. They give you +3 to your different attack types. So there's one for melee, ranged, and magic. And then they can be common up to legendary, and the only difference between them all is how many charges they have. I think a common, you can use it 10 times, and a legendary, I think you can use up to 100. And then once they use all of their charges, you have to recharge them by burning gems or runes. So if you have a lot of lore gems or runes you don't want, you can burn those and recharge your relic. Okay, so we got one more battle to do. So the question I have now of what I want to do with this account, since I'm pretty much geared up, at least for gold foil equipment for everything, is do I want to use the forge that I get on this account and just start buying bags and just, getting whatever I get? Or do I want to save up and continue to get gold foil rares and then level up that way by combining the gold foil rares? I think I might start buying some crates. So 3,000 is where it'll take me, so it's going to take me a little bit of while to get to that. But that is it. Okay, so Splinterforge is done. So now I'll go over to Splinterlands. This is my main account. I got about an hour before I claim. Usually I'll claim right around noon my SPS. As you can see, I burned my energy down a bit. But let's do a couple battles. Let's see if we can at least get to 4 or 5 diamond chests. So only neutral, corrosive ward. What does he play? White and blue. Okay, well let's try only neutral. Decisions. So my highest level card would be Kelia. So neutral only, 45 mana. Now let's do the bear. I always love the sandworm. What do we have? Could do Mantaroth. Can get a repair in there. Gotta have Uraeus in there. And let's throw in Triage and a blind. And you will see from this, I am not the best player, but I usually do okay. Like everyone else, I'm usually around 50%. I'll probably lose this one. Oh, wow. I actually won. I saw Jotun on the other side. Most of the time, I don't watch the battle. I just look and I'm like, okay, I'll probably win this one or lose. And then I just try to get my battles in as quickly as I can. Especially for the sake of this video. It's already been over half an hour. But yeah, I'll play a few battles here. Like I said, I've been trying to get to 5 or 6 diamond chests. Scattershot. Okay, so what I was going to do... let's see. Let's do Mantaroth again. Let's do Radiated Brute. Serpentine Spy. Yeah. And then... haven't really used the Scout hardly at all. Do we want Battering Ram? Yeah, we'll throw Battering Ram in there. We'll put the Striker in the back because he's got the dodge. Because I'm playing against red, he's going to do probably the same thing I'm going to do. He's going to go heavy with attacking with sneak and snipe. Yep, so he's doing the exact same thing. Well, this is what I was going to do, but with Scattershot, I'm like, it's not going to work to use the taunt. Because that's one thing I like doing with red, is I'll use Idri Fire in the front and then just all sneak. Well, the dodge didn't work, so I'll probably lose this one. Yep. Alright. Silent Summoners. Knockout. So if I see Knockout, and it's one of my favorite sweaters anyway, I like going black. Yep, everybody has Knockout, so I have to put in Revealer for the stun. Love Ra. How could you say no to 5 magic damage? And do an extra armor. We've got 5 left. Silent Chevy. So hopefully I can at least win a couple more battles, like I said, to get up to 5 chests. I've been really lucky with the diamond chests too. I mean, I think I've had 3 days that I've opened them. One day I got 3 different summoners. I know I recorded that one. Another time I got, I think, 2 different gold foils, like multiples of them. I'm like, wow, this is really good. And then the third one was just kind of average. I think I got a lot of potions. Okay, so Opportunity in Little League. Oh, it's Little League. Otherwise, I would do that. I think I have to go Kelia just to get the armor. Okay, so Little League. Well, Opportunity. You got to throw in the Mark's Rat. He's the target. So Tidebiter. Who do I want in the front? I love the Monk for the heal, but only 1 damage. It's like, eh. Let's go with Cruel Cephalopod. The Bandit. Heal and Repair. Yep, so level 5 she does get Heal and Repair. So that's, like I was saying earlier, you really want to get to level 5. Shatter could be good. Oh, but how can you say no to Uraeus and that lovely poison? Okay, let's try that. Oh, that was dumb. I should have moved the Guardian. I don't want the Guardian to get buffed. I'd rather have Uraeus get buffed. Yep, should have definitely moved that. And I wonder if that cost me, because I did lose. Oh, he was going heavy magic. It seems like if I don't go anti-magic, I usually lose. It's like if they have the ability to play green like this, it's like you almost want to go magic, and especially when there's no ranged. It's like, okay, it's going to be magic or melee. You know it's going to be magic. So now the question is, do I use Obsidian to go plus magic, or do I use Immortalis? I think I'm going to use Obsidian simply because I have not only Psychic with a Silence, I have Mushroom Seer with a Silence. Plus I have the Mustang. Oh, no Sneak Sniper Opportunity. Scatter Shot. I think I do have somebody with Scatter Shot. Yep. He's got Scatter Shot. Weaken is actually pretty good. We'll do that as well. Okay, let's try that. So it's pretty much probably, I'm guessing, going to be the same team. He's playing green. Well, unless he plays a Soulbound green and plays Korra. I've been lucky, though, the last few days. When I've come up against Korra, I pretty much beat her 2 out of 3 times. And a lot of it is because of the Goblin Psychic with the Affliction. I'll get the Affliction on her and she can't heal. You take that heal away and she's not too difficult to defeat. But yeah, so this is, like I said, this is what I do, you know. Get up, do Golem Overlord, do Splinterforge, play Splinterlands for a bit. Lately I've been kind of ignoring my $10 account simply because I can't get a whole lot of reward shares from winning. But I do try to get a few battles in every day. Okay, yep, so it looks like he is definitely going, yep, with Korra. So, once again, it's going to be the question of, does the Affliction stay or not? Yep, I beat her. So let's actually do the replay. And see how I pulled this off. My guess is going to be the Affliction. So she got boosted right there, but it did help having that double silence on her, because now she's going to have the hard part of trying to blast through that. Yep, because she can't do her melee attack yet. Okay, now she can do melee, but she just got afflicted, so she cannot heal. And she's toast. So as you can see, it goes pretty easy if you get that affliction. Yay for the good guys. Alright, 4 chests. Let's see if we can get to 5. Open those diamond chests. Wrap up this long video. And in about 40 minutes from now, Bronze Dragon is doing his live stream at 11:30. Okay. So armor. What do I want to do? Well, like I said, if I don't go anti-magic. So everybody gets armor. I do have Cursed Wendigo. What else do we have? Love Rod with the double strike. This guy is just incredible with that 5 magic damage. Since everyone has armor, let's throw in the Scavo. And then I definitely want a poison and a poison. Because I want to be able to poison the guy in the front, and I want to be able to poison the guy in the back. Okay, yep, so if I can get the poison off on the Swamp Spitter, but this is a lot of melee damage. And plus my magic damage is going to be hitting him. Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about that. No. Let's see, how do we pull this one off? I see Sandworm and I see Deep Lurker, and I see a lot of damage coming my way, and I see a lot of anti-magic here for him. So he did get a poison on him, but he's got a heal. Having the heal on the Cursed Wendigo is huge. So got him down to 1. So he's healed up to 4. Of course, my Wendigo's about gone. Okay, but now we got to get through this thing, back Jira. Okay, so he goes down. Yeah, it was huge bringing in that repair, I think. Because he's repairing his armor, saving him from the Sandworm. Yep, we can skip the rest of it, but yeah, you guys can see won that one, so 4. Well, let's get 1 more, or maybe 2 more wins, get to 5. And hopefully after all this, we get some good items in those diamond chests. Okay, so we've got Holy Protection and Trample. So, Stampede for Trample. Have Deep Lurker. That's just a no-brainer. He always goes in. And then you for the heal and the repair. Blast and Affliction. In case he plays white, I want to be able to stop the heal. Oh, what else? Uraeus. And then I know I have 4 mana left. But man, the Tidebiter with 3. Or that Pelcor Bandit. Oh, so tempting. More damage on the front. Or that Pellicor. I love that Pellicor Bandit. 6 speed and flying, he's going to be hard to hit. So if my opponent plays red, he may have a hard time getting through him. Okay. So, very surprising. Why did you go with Angelic Mandarin in the front in a trample rule set? Okay, thank you for the taunt right there, because my blast is going to hit both of those. So I don't understand that. I'm thinking I should win this one pretty easy. Yeah, he just doesn't have the level cards either. You can see he's got all level 1 cards. So that one was pretty good. Okay, so we're up to 5 chests. Let's go ahead and claim. I know this has been a long video. Thank you guys for bearing with me. But like I said, I thought, you know what? I've been trying to think of content to put out for you guys, and never really showed you, you know, just kind of what I do every day. So this will give you an idea of... All right, so we got 3 charges used. So 3 of these are cards. And like I said, any gold cards, multiples is huge. I don't care what. Summoners would be incredible, or just regular summoners as well, because I really need to get my summoners leveled on this account. So, you know, you can always be greedy and say gold foil legendaries. Just give me a big number for whatever the cards are. So let's start in the middle. So 1.4 SPS, so 3 out of the 4 will be cards. So we got 3 Wardens, nice. I use this card a lot, so love that. 12 Potions, okay, so the last 2 are cards. 5 Coastal Sentries, and finishing off with 11 Ferox Defenders. So nothing too exciting, but glad to get a lot of that card. Okay, so let's take a quick look. See if I can level any of those up, and we'll call it a day. Once again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me for this long video. And if there is anything that you would like to see me cover, I do have this week off of work. So I've got, you know, I've got some things going on, of course, tomorrow with it being Easter. So it won't be available on Sunday, but, you know, the next week I am thankfully home, be able to rest, be able to make, you know, whatever content you guys would like me to cover. And let's go by common. So, oh, Coastal Sentry. Just enough to exactly get you to level 7. Cool. So yeah, so just drop in the comments anything you'd like me to talk about, whether it's Golem Overlord, Splinterforge, Splinterlands, what you would like to see, and I will do my best to make a video to cover that. Ferox Defender, you've got a ways to go yet, I think, don't you? Oh, not too bad. 6 more. But yeah, I love the changes. I'm very excited for Glint. In case you guys are wondering, my plans for Glint are, I'll have to look and see what level the chests are and what the percentages are as far as what chests I want to go for. My guess would be for my main account, I'm probably just going to go for the diamond chests. Because I can get just such big multipliers with cards, even if I'm not getting as many chests a day, even if I'm only getting 2 or 3. You know, if I can get 5 to 11 cards, a common out of a chest, yeah, I'll take it. So you can see I got a long way to go to get these commons to level 8 or 9, you know, where I'd like them to be. For my $10 account, probably get silver and gold chests for that. Probably gold mainly, just to try to get some more summoners. Okay, Ravenhood Warden. Oh, am I just short? Yes. Need 1 more. So what does he get at level 4? I know he eventually gets another ability. Doesn't he get like Inspire or something like that? Okay, yep, once again, like I said, if you can get a rare to level 5 is when they get another ability. So I need 40 of those. Okay, there you have it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like I said, wanted to show you a little bit something different. I know it's a long video, but, you know, for those of you that like the longer videos, hopefully you enjoyed this content. Like I said, hope you guys are doing well. Any questions, comments, future content you would like to see, drop that in the comments below. And until next time, stay the course, keep on Splinterforging, have fun, and I will see you hopefully next week with a lot of content, a lot of different videos. So take care.